Modou Saidy, to be honest, man, yagana ko sit yagana ko follow, yagana ko mbira, ibe bugade play, second division sa, nekk na player boo xam ne nekk na ndaw boo xam ne comme suñ ko jàppale yamba rek mu jàppale boppam like in 2-3 years time xam rek dina nekk leneen si Gambian football because lu jafe la mu li nga xam ne comme xam nga top day lack suñ football mooy assist joxe he's not selfish moo gën a ne si moom te su amee pour score tam dafa assist boo ko bàyyi xel am na 6 goals si ligue bi mi ngi am 14 assist li nga xam ne dafa jafe pour as a midfield player ngay am loolu noonu si ligue fii dafa over jafe despite we have so many talented good midfield players si ligue fii but moom mu mun a am loolu noonu xam nga rek with 6 goals that's xam nga rek that's 20 goal contribution that's exceptional xam nga he's a good lad xam nga rek offensive wise he's good xam nga rek he's good with the ball mun naa pass mun naa dribble he can create too so but the only thing lu mu war a yokk si football kon ma koy last time rek without the ball mu jéem a tere xam nga rek mu rek identify position without the ball foofu dafa dee xala struggle but as time goes on comme xam nga dina grow because xam nga rek still he's young xam nga am coach bu baax xam nga Sirifo is good xam nga am ñeneen ñoo xam ne ko dañ koo jàppale I believe that comme season bi dina génn daal dem sign a professional contract te loolu dina baax si moom dina baax si team bi dina baax si Gambia because talent la he's a real raw talent play dafa jafe trop marché Mesut Ozil laa ko dee xoolee doo moo gën a gaaw Mesut Ozil si benn boor bi comme parce but all over xam nga rek he's a good lad to be honest mun naa football trop
yeah like you said 20 goal involvement in this season I think that's a massive feat. If you look at the league season is played over 30 games, so you are talking about every other 2 games, every two games or every three games he's getting a couple of goal involvement. So game do they get that a goal involvement, which is this is what they look out for in players. Score goal is very difficult in football, but also creating goals is very difficult because you don't control only about the goals. You just do the creation, and then other people have to convert the chances that you create. But I think mention on Ghana time when his second division he is a player who creates a lot of chances. So it seems assist is his biggest quality as a footballer.
Yeah, comme ma ko waxee dafa creative bu rek comme su ko bàyyi xel ma ko waxee la bu nga waa jógee wax nii dafa nekk player boo xam ne comme daf dee fekkee counter bu bëree tuur am rek dafa dee fekk si biir kees bi te loolu la rek is good si midfield player especially comme ne attacking player pour player role 10 di moo xam nga ngay fekkee di moo xam nga di nga am goal di nga créer di nga assist te moom xam nga loolu la dee def kon ma koy second division tam xam nga am na like ay 20 something assist si second division bi ñu ñëwaat si first division comme ngay defaat seen moo laa wane ko kii dafa nekk player boo xam ne comme dafa consistent te lu ma gën a ne si moom ok doo dee gaaw a gis comme 2-3 games boo xam ne comme gisuloo ko but they consistent every game week in week out mi ngi play te loolu daf ko over jàppal si jàppal team am itam so mi ngi consistent am na si gàttal daal xam nga which is very good xam nga rek moo tax mun a am start si yëpp mun na am this xam nga rek this good season mu am nii xam nga ba am nga win player of the season mi nga xam ne it was tough like I said xam nga yaa ngi gis nominate nañ good players yoo xam ne du ne comme moom moo la ngeen a garaaw but xam nga rek moom mooy di lucky one ku ko win despite all of those players dominated they also did well they are also good players but then gis the Modou Saidy deserve it more than those players despite they are also good and talented players
definitely. You mentioned to one thing you think he can improve in his game is his without the ball. He's like when his team don't have the ball, Fofula wanna improve his game. But if you say that, what do you really mean by that? Is it his defense? Like do they defend or do they what does it like? No ko gisee daal yow from your observation. So ko say first hand.
Okay, lu ma mel si loolu mooy without the ball mooy from defensive wise du dee gaaw a mark maanaam bi ok moom ok mais su gars yi amutee ball ok sometimes léegi-léegi da nga ko dee gis comme mi ngi walk around di dox yow wala du jël maan xam nga si na ko essayé am na si game su bari yoo xam ne comme daf ko dee dal but comme tig na comme ni ñu ko waxee am na te ni nga leen nekkee si star player si club am na yoo xam ne comme duñ la dee jox tas ne comme yow la yow relaxal bul jéem a try nga caat boo ñun Gambia we all know how it is ma fii star player léegi dañuy wax comme yow bul sonn sa bopp sax yow relaxal nga nekk si kaw fi wam yow dañ la defal caat ñu jox la xam nga waaye yeneen club yi in Europe tam bare comme foofu nga foog nga maak nga postu nga duñ la ko may so soo ko gisee nowadays football even flank players da ngaa track back pour nga jël sa beneen full back buy tukki so you have to work with or without the ball te loolu daf si war a improve bu baax su improve bi ambal he is going to be a very very good player like I said.
Yeah, definitely. And so I think there was time we are having a chat with BI, and he was talking about his player, which is Yirajang, who was exceptional at the first half of the season. But at Port Brezover, initially he was having that issue with the coach. Mom, do they charge too much? So that kind of player. So he had to struggle before moving integrate into that team. But eventually, I'm not adopt them. Go. So like you say, because if you are developing a player, or if you are developing as a player in the Gambia, you don't just have to think about what am I doing for my team, because everybody at the end of the day have the ambition to go and play at the higher league, play at a better league. So yeah, I hope he's listening, or anybody. So it's got a low time. I think more than say league, but anyways, he has an exceptional season. 20 goals involvement. I don't think any player in the league has up to that number. I think he's the only player to get 20 or plus goal involvement. So congratulations to Modou Saidy for being the SpaceTV and Jollof Football Bantaba player of the season in the GFF First Division League.
Usually player of the season. Modou Saidy.
Yeah.
Dafa si monde bi si how win player of the month once ndax na musu ko win.
No.
Musu ko win.
No.
Okay, no. So the question is, one might say, well, how comes Key musu win player of the month? Mumuje win player of the season. Understand? Loolu so bëgg laaj loolu so laaj loolu yow lu sa tontu. Parce que nit ñi sen understand ak sen gis-gis ne mun naa uti. Understand? So nit mu ne player bi win player of the season te musu player of the month. So yow lu sa tontu.
Waaw mooy dafa sort rek nekk di joye player of the month, player of the season lañ wax. So li nga def si season bi yëpp la ñu wax rek.
Waaw xam nga season bi is played in months. Every week mo def lay am. Understand? So then they compile full month, let's say 4 weeks lu mu def nga ko player of the month. So su fekkee ne key has been this good ba mu na player of the season, at least am na benn month boo xam ne war naa mën a breakthrough.
No, but can I come in there a little bit, because I was working with him on it. I think he has been nominated twice or 3 times for Player of the Month nominees, but there have been some exceptional players for each particular month. Like for example, like in the first month or the second month, I think Bu Silal Lamin Owens score a hat-trick, score 5 goals or 6 goals. He was there. Understand? It's just because of Owens was. But you have to player of the season. You can say it's a season thing, and it's based on your consistency over the course of the season. And then every season he was knocking on that door. At the end of the day, I will give an example. In the Premier League, I think Kevin De Bruyne win the player of the season. He never won the player of the month. I think up to this date, if I'm not wrong, he has never won player of the month in the Premier League, but win the player of the season. Van Dijk, if I'm not wrong too, he might have done the same thing. So sometimes it's all about the overall, not necessarily.
4 months, they must go win. Win a 4 player of the season.
Exactly. I think they are quite different, to be honest. The relation, there is no connection between player of the month and player of the season. Like you can have an exceptional month. Like last season, what is his name? Muniz was exceptional in 1 or 2 months where he was scoring 8 goals or something like that, scoring every other game. But he was not even nominated for the player of the season or stuff like that. So, like some players, they name am purple patch. You guy over here. You have a purple patch. You neka di jam rek. But this season, so I said, the real banyul tamit. The reason guy same player munta je player of the month, same players then see that season be. First month season bi Yirajang mu jël Yirajang bu mu bàyyee Suso mu jël Suso bu mu bàyyee Assane Kor mu jël Assane Kor bu mu bàyyee mu ñëw Abdoulaye mu ñëw suma am naka la Abdoulaye si waaw seen beneen striker bi moom tam mu jël. So there was nobody in that team koo xam ne daf leen enu over the course of the season. The only player who did something like that, I think this season, you can say is Lamin Owens, but he has some disruptions over the course of the season. But anyways, yeah, go ahead.
Wow. No, Chao, man, I was been for one corner. Loose space there. It's different. But the man like the Koham in Hina Mungegis or Mungediga, Mujoko Mugokola, Munukolaki, when Kukola like that. I'm not a bokon. Understand?
Lo ma laaj ñu gay ñu bari laaj nañ ko sax gay laaj nañ ko xamante loolu la leen tontu rek am okay for example am nga nowadays football so ko bàyyi la am na so yena compete ci player of the month that they difficult pour nga win ko xam ak mboole gi na score goal comme ko say waye comme first month bi Lamin Sila score na 5 goals yo mu lo score or 2 or 3 goals na compete can score na 5 goals in 3 matches that they difficult so am nga mota comme say kii nii mënut a win ñaari yooyu yëpp yu mu dajee ak say because xam nga daf ko overshadow si goals because football goals daf la dee jox daf la dee na dee yóbbu pour war a win ay certain award so loolu la woon moo tax comme player of the month ci Lamin Owens am rek comme foofu daf leen toj but overall kii soo ko bàyyil am na 14 assists am na 6 goals 20 goal contribution ak si club bu mu nekk xam nga comme mu doon play week in week out consistently Lamin Saidy am na time boo xam ne toogoon na 1 month boo xam ne nekk fi comme he was not competing soo ko bàyyee la ba
Lamin Owens yeah
te moom mooy fadiga
Modou Saidy yeah, one thing I will add there is the fans voted at the end of the day. So the most vote went to Lamin. You know, on the follow league, but they vote most of the. I don't know that it was all Greater Tomorrow fans nigga for the vote, but I will not get into that. But you vote that you should open Fadiga guy voted, and that is the main reason. Because at the end of the day, this is done by the people.